Hello, hello, everyone. My name is Paul Bauer. I'm a realtor here in the Lincoln and Omaha area. And today with me, I have Amanda Fuchser, and she is the owner and operator of the Rabbit Hole Bakery. And this is another bow tie business spotlight. So, how are you doing today, Amanda?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too shabby at all. I think we're in a heat wave, as a
No
lot of
kidding.
people would probably say it. So, I just hope that, by May or June, probably is when the snow is finally going to be melted. So we can only hope, right?
Yeah,
For sure. Well, we'll just get right into it. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
sure. Well, like you said, my name's Amanda Fuchser. Um, I was born and raised in Nebraska. I developed a love for baking and specifically art at a young age, and decided to see where that would take me. So I moved out to West Virginia and went to culinary school for about 4 years, and got my bachelor's degree in baking and pastry, and then decided to move back home to Lincoln. Worked at a few other kitchens, bakeries, gained as much experience as I could, and then when the time was right, decided to start my own. I co-own the Rabbit Hole Bakery with Beau Ballard, actually, and yeah, we've been open for about 4.5 years now. We're located down in the Haymarket. We're a basement bakery, which is kind of different and fun. A little bit like literally falling down the rabbit hole. Um, so that's been really cool. Alice in Wonderland themed, very whimsical, imaginative. You can really take off with pastries and imagination like that.
Yeah, definitely. And it is a really cool, like that is kind of a perfect, and I'm guessing, that's probably where the name potentially came from and whatnot. Is location. It is really cool. It's definitely unique to a lot of other places. So when it does come to the business, I know you kind of gave a little bit of background as far as how you got into, pastries and going to school and everything. How did you get into your specific business, the rabbit hole, potentially the name and everything like that as well?
Sure. Myself and my business partner, we saw a need for desserts down in the Haymarket. Um, his family owns the Nebraska gift shop, so a lot of tourists and locals would come and be like, "Where can we get, just dessert? We've just come from a show. We're down here on a date night. Like, we just want like dessert." And so we saw that need, and then I wanted to do a bakery, so we kind of just jumped at that chance and looked around at some spots. We played around with some names, but then when we chose the specific spot that we're in, we're like, oh, this is cool. This is like the Rabbit Hole Bakery. Um, and kind of where that came from, in college, I did a class project where we had to do a dinner or a luncheon, something like that. We had to plan it, execute it, invite our family to it, and all that. And my class decided to do a Mad Hatter tea party, and we just had a blast with it. It was so much fun. So that kind of stuck with me. I love Disney. I love reading. So it all kind of just fit together. And I was like, you know what? Really passionate about this. Like, let's just run with it. People love stories. They love, it's got like a nostalgic feel to it. People love going back to their childhood. So it's been really fun in that aspect.
Yeah, and that is one thing when you do. I mean, we'll see it in a little bit here when you go through your website, but you do kind of get a feeling of that when you don't really see it, from multiple streets away, and as you get closer, all of a sudden it's like here pops up a bakery and go down the stairs and inside, and it is kind of whimsical. Your all of your desserts and treats and everything like that, they have that feeling as well. The look is amazing. And so I know when I was just there a week or two ago, I mean, that's the feeling that's still there from, day one. And so you'll never lose, that type of feeling when you go in there. So it is a lot of fun. What Amanda's gonna do now is she's going to share her screen and kind of take us on a journey down the Rabbit Hole Bakery.
we are kind of in the process of redoing parts of our website, so it may not look like this all the time, but it's the basic concept is still there. Let's see. So on our homepage, it kind of just gives a brief description of, let's see, what we do. Obviously, our COVID updates on how we're handling that. Let's see. And then we just talk a little bit about our story, how it came about. We go through some of the decorations that were in our bakery. This picture, this mural, actually my sister painted for us, which was really cool. She was an art student in college. So just gives a little bit of information. There's options for our menu down here. We've got 3 different ones: in shop, occasion cakes, and then custom orders. Let's see. And then I'll actually just hop up to the top and you can read our about. There's a little top half of the mural that we have. And kind of why we chose the Haymarket. We just love that little community down there. A little bit about like the whimsy of the bakery. And then it moves on to our menu. In the shop, our menu actually rotates daily. So we keep it pretty similar as far as the products that we have, but we change a lot of the flavors and things. Let's see. The gallery just kind of shows you a little bit about what we offer. Again, things change daily, so these things may not be in our shop every day, but kind of gives you an idea. We do cake by the slice instead of cupcakes. We do a variety of tarts, brownies. Our avocado brownies are our best seller. Those are really fun. Let's see, we've got a section where we have some blogs that we've done. Just kind of going over some fun bakery product, or let's see, just kind of bakery topics, like the word macaron gets mispronounced a lot, whether it's macaroon or macaron. So we cover that. Dessert ideas for guys. Just some fun stuff. My family is Norwegian, so we've got an article about lefse. I found there's lots of Norwegians in Lincoln, actually. So some fun topics that you can read about in here. And then there's a contact option if you have any questions at all about the bakery, about the products, how to order, things like that. You can reach out through here. And then we also have a get a quote page where you'll go and you'll actually fill out like what size of cake you want, what flavor of cake, and that gets emailed directly to me, and then I'm able to respond and start doing an order with you. So that is pretty much it for the website. We're working on getting up more pictures about some of the cakes we've done in the last 4 years, some more of the wedding cakes, things like that. So keep an eye out for those, but they are on our Facebook page and our Instagram.
I know a lot of those treats. I think you shared something that is pretty unique. I feel like there are other bakeries that do this as well, but I've noticed this a lot with your bakery is the fact that you don't really have a consistent rolling menu of, like you do with some certain things, but you do kind of go in and out with a lot of different ones, and it is kind of per day. And another thing that I've noticed, and this is obviously a great thing for your business, is things do go pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I do have to say is I did not, another word that I mispronounced that you said you actually did a blog on. So I always thought it was pronounced macaroon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you said it's macaron?
Macaron, yeah.
Macaron.
French macaron. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So yeah, I am consistently learning something new in probably every one of these videos. So now I know how to say that. So, well, when it comes to your support system or places that you're potentially partnered with in town, who are there names that do come up with that?
Yeah, I mean, just the Haymarket in general has been so supportive as a community. I mean, all of Lincoln, of course, but the Haymarket has been so much fun to be a part of. We love our neighbors and everything. We are partnering with Screamers. We help them with one of their cakes over there. We started doing little cakes with some of the hotels and things. So, like, there's been a lot of really cool opportunities to partner with people. We were part of the Chocolate Lovers Fantasy this year, and that was a downtown thing. We've done pastry catering for a lot of the businesses down in the Haymarket and downtown area too. So yeah, it's been really cool.
And I bet some of those cakes, do you kind of have to stay in the realm of something? Do they kind of give you like, full creativity? How do those kind of work with the cakes?
It depends on the business. Screamers had like a pretty specific idea of what they wanted, with their red and black logo. They wanted a red velvet cake, but with like a chocolate ganache on top. So things like that. It's fun to work with businesses and kind of meet them at where their vision that they have for that cake.
Gotcha. And then when it comes to your business or Lincoln, or it could be both, is there something specific this year that you're looking forward to?
Well, we're looking forward to COVID being over and the sun coming out.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I think just in general, we're really looking forward to the summertime again. Looking forward to just having people out and um, farmers market. Of course, we're not in the farmers market, but we are in the corner of the farmers market. So we love being a part of that. So, yeah.
Definitely. Well, that's it. It's pretty simple. So I definitely appreciate it, Amanda, for coming on and sharing your story and your journey about the Rabbit Hole Bakery. So hopefully I'll see you in there here soon.
Okay, sounds good.